although the Indians have done it before.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Wow. Amazing that the Cubs were able to win the World Series last year, because finally broke 108 years of futility that the Cubs had endured. I mean, they'd endured close calls throughout the years. Of course, they made it to the World Series after 1908, a few times. Last time was in, 45 before that. They couldn't win. And, of course, they had chances to go, especially in 84. They didn't do it. And then they had chances in a chance in 2003. They didn't do it. We all blame Steve Bartman because of that, but I mean, you can't blame a fan, really, can you, for not winning a World Series? But now that the Cubs have won it, I think all can be forgiven for that. I mean, in 2016, during that World Series with the Indians, it seemed like the Cubs weren't going to win it again. It seemed like there was maybe too much pressure on them. They couldn't win in front of the crowd at Wrigley until finally they won the last game there, which they had to win to make it a 3-2 series and go back to Cleveland, where they eventually won the next two. They won Game 6 very easily. They started off Game 7 well. It got a little rocky in the middle. Then it kind of stabilized. And then when Rajai Davis hit that home run, I thought, that's it. The curse is alive and well, and it's going to happen again. But then there was that rain delay that happened, and it was just this unbelievable thing. It kind of calmed everybody, brought everybody back down to earth, probably took the momentum away from the Indians. The Cubs were able to regroup, came out in the 10th inning, scored 2 runs. I went nuts. And then, of course, the bottom of the 10th, we're all holding our breaths. Indians score a run. There's a runner on. There's 2 outs, and you're thinking, even with this guy up at bat, Martinez, who, hasn't done anything all season for the Indians, really, what if he hits a home run and becomes the hero in Cleveland? Because they hadn't won a World Series there in quite a long time. But he grounds to Chris Bryant at third. He picks up and throws it to Rizzo at first, and he's got it, and he puts the ball in his back pocket. And the Cubs are World Series champs. I mean, I made a whole video talking about the reaction to that game, to them winning that series. So I'm not going to go into big detail about it here. But what you're going to see is coming up is the World Series Trophy Tour that the Cubs are going on. And they happened to stop by in Michigan here yesterday. They stopped at St. Joseph High School, and they stopped in Kalamazoo. And they were there for, I think, an hour and a half yesterday. Over 1,000 fans got to see the World Series trophy that the Cubs won. There was a marriage proposal there right in front of the World Series trophy. That's a really nice, incredible gesture. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to go. I had to work, so that was unfortunate that I couldn't go see it myself. So this happened on a Monday, by the way. So it was February 20th. They brought the World Series trophy to Kalamazoo. I think they had reached out to Representative Fred Upton, was the story. He's been a lifelong Cubs fan. They asked him. He said, sure, well, he'd love to tour it here in Michigan. So St. Joe obviously is where he's from. So they did it there. And then, of course, they did it in Kalamazoo. So I asked my mom, I asked my wife if they could go in my place and see it for me. And they did. They went and they were able to see it. 500 fans were guaranteed at least a chance to see it. The first 500 fans got a guaranteed ticket to see the trophy. So that was great. They were one of the last ones in line to be able to get that. So they were guaranteed a spot to see it. There was a long line. So what you're going to see is just a few video clips of Kathleen filming the line. She got a video of the World Series trophy, and then you're going to get to see some photos of the line as well, and some photos of the World Series trophy, and so a photo of my mom and Kathleen with the World Series trophy as well. So hopefully you enjoy the little short video that you'll see after this. So, go Cubs!
Hey guys, it was me. That's the line to see the World Series Cup. Can you believe that? And it's down here as well, and all the way back here, and it's nuts. So hopefully we'll get in. See you soon.